Thank you. This is a code enforcement hearing for the City of North Miami. Today is October 1st, 2014. My name is Beatrice Kezo, and I will be the special magistrate for this evening. The purpose of this hearing is to determine if a code violation exists at your property, as observed and cited by a code enforcement officer of this city. If the city is not able to prove its case, then I will dismiss the case and you may leave. These proceedings are being recorded. Therefore, all persons who are speaking should do so one at a time to ensure that all testimony is clearly audible on the recording device. If English is not your primary language, then inform me when I call your case. We have a translator who will assist you during the proceedings. When your case is called, the property owner, agent for the property owner, and any witness that you may have should come forward to the podium on the left side of the room. When asked, please speak directly into the microphone and say aloud your name, your business or mailing address, and your relationship to the property. If you are not the property owner or an attorney representing the property owner, then you must present a notarized power of attorney affidavit in order for your testimony to be taken on behalf of the property owner. For new cases, you will be asked for the record if you are aware of and understand the violation that is being heard today. And do you understand what is required to resolve the violation? Please answer accordingly. The city will present its case first, and then the property owner or violator will be given an opportunity to testify on their own behalf, to bring forward witnesses to testify, to present evidence and photographs, and to cross-examine the city's witnesses. Following the case presentation, I will issue a finding of fact on the case. If I find that a violation of city codes exists or existed at your property, then depending on the case type, I will set an abatement date for the violation to be resolved. Or, for repeat violations, I will impose a daily fine amount. For new, non-repeat cases, my order will include an abatement date by which you must resolve the violation and a daily fine amount that I may impose at a future hearing date should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date. If I find sufficient cause to postpone enforcement action at this time, I will table this case proceeding to another hearing date in the future. If you do not agree with my finding of fact and or ruling, then the property owner may appeal the administrative order on the case to the circuit court. An appeal must be filed within 30 days of the date of the execution of the administrative order to be appealed. In accordance with Florida statutes, if a person decides to appeal any decision made by the special magistrate with respect to any matter considered at these proceedings, then the person will need a verbatim record of the proceeding. This record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based. The cost of obtaining the verbatim record shall be the sole responsibility of the appellant. And it is recommended that persons who plan to appeal their case should provide their own court reporter at this proceedings. Pursuant to city codes, if the City of North Miami prevails in prosecuting a case before the special magistrate, the city shall be entitled to recover all costs incurred in prosecuting the case. The current cost assessment amount is $100 per case. Once the city records an order that imposes a fine and authorizes a lien against the property, then the city will charge additional administrative fees to record and release the lien. Now, for everyone present who will be given testimony, please stand and raise your right hand so the officer can administer the oath.
Please stand and be sworn in. Welcome to the Code Enforcement Code. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony which you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Please be seated after you pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty
cell phones on silent and seated.
Please announce if there are any additions, deletions, or corrections to the hearing agenda, please.
Yes, item number 1, CEPFY 2014-00190 is complied. Item number 5, CEEXP 2014-00150 complied. Item number 7, CEJNK 2014-00068 complied. Item 15, CEPOM 2014-00036 complied. Item 16, CEFOB 2014-00019 complied. Item 17, CEFAW 2014-00037 complied. Item 18, CEEXP 2014-00062 complied. Item 19, CEFAW 2014-00055 complied. Item 21, CEEXP 2014-00187 complied. Item 22, CEFAW 2014-00064 complied. Item 23, CEPOM 2014-00026 complied. Item 24, CEEXP 2014-00165 complied. Item 25, CEEXP 2014-00093 complied. Item 27, CEEXP 2014-00095 complied. Item 28, CESOD 2014-00007 complied. Item 29, CEZPU 2014-00036 complied. Item 30, CEBAP 2014-00001 complied. 31, CEBDC 2014-00001 complied. Item 32, CEBMP 2014-00110 complied. Item 33, CEODS 2014-00152 complied. Item 34, CEEXP 2014-00153 complied. Item 35, CEODS 2014-00140 complied. Item 36, CEBLR 2014-00051 complied. Item 37, CEODS 2014-00114 complied. Item 38, CEODS 2014-00112 complied. Item 41, CEEXP 2014-00068 complied. Item 43, CERCV 2014-00014 complied. Item 44, CEIVY 2014-00170 complied. Item 45, CEIVY 2014-00171 complied. Item 46, CEIVY 2014-00172 complied. Item 47, CEIVY 2014-00173 complied. Item 48, CEIVY 2014-00174 complied. Item 49, CEEXP 2013-00207 complied. Item number 50, CEEXP 2014-00102 complied. Item 53, CEEXP 2014-00139 complied. Item 55, CEFAW 2014-00034 complied. Item 59, CEEXP 2014-00138 complied. Item number 60, CEJNK 2014-00079 complied. Item 64, CEMHA 2014-00005 complied. Item 67, CELDR 2014-00014 is postponed to November. Item 69, CEBMP 2014-00103 is postponed to November. Item 70, CEEXP 2014-00115 complied. Item 72, CEFOB 2014-00018 complied. Item 75, CEPFY 2014-00143 complied, and those are all the changes and amendments to the agenda.
All right. You want to give her a minute? Or you want me to call the first case?
Okay.
if you've just walked in, please come forward and sign your name. Sign in, please.
Thank you. You have your notice? Your notice? This was postponed for a month to November. So you have till November to finish what you're doing.
I just walked in and she asked me to sign.
Right, but I'm explaining to you, you don't have to be here tonight, so you don't have to worry
I'm
about
gonna
it.
be here anyway.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
No problem.
Yes, thank you.
Okay that I'm here,
Yes, sir.
watch the process. I'm good.
Okay. Do you want me to call the first case?
Yes, please.
Okay. The first case is item number 2, Abigail Urbizo. Shanna Sanders is the officer, case number CEI.
Sir, come forward, please, to the podium on the left side.
Case number CEIVY 2014-00109.
What is your full name, sir? Your name? Okay. Are you comfortable? Do you understand English, or do you need a translator? Okay.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. As already stated, this is a case for an inoperable vehicle that's parked on the front lawn. I first initially noticed this vehicle back in May of this year, sent several letters. I'm showing here that I sent one in June 17th. I sent one August 16th. I sent another one September 16th. As of today, the vehicle still remains. I am showing that this is a homesteaded property with no life safety issues. I don't believe this is the property owner, but I'll let the gentleman standing before you explain why the vehicle is parked on the vehicle at the property at this time.
Do you have any photographs, as you're aware
Yes,
of which vehicle we're
I
talking
do.
about?
It's only one, but I'll show them.
Okay. Sir, pay attention, please. Thank you. All right. All right, it's a Ford. Was that Econoline? Okay, blue Ford. Sir, is this your vehicle?
Yes,
Okay. Did you hear what the officer said in terms of what the violation is?
yes. At the beginning, I make a miscommunication. I think those are one, just the tire we flat. I mean, was one the left tire had no air at all. But I just moved the car. I can see the picture here. I get the moving car from my property by 5 o'clock. Before I came here, I can show the picture.
It's moved? Okay, show the photograph. Show the picture to the code enforcement officer. Let me see the date. Let me see the date on the photograph.
Can you show the date on here? She's asking, can you show the date?
No, this one. But yeah, just move. You can buy by tomorrow. You can see. I'm telling you the truth.
I'm not sure if you're getting his testimony. He's saying he moved the vehicle about 5 o'clock. I guess he's asking for the case to be tabled. I can go by tomorrow to verify. I did inspect the property today about 1 o'clock, and at that time it was still there.
Okay.
But he's saying it's been removed as of 5 o'clock.
Okay. Any objections from the city?
No objections, Your Honor.
Okay, sir. We'll table it 30 days so that we can give the officer an opportunity to go by there to see if in fact that the vehicle has been removed. Okay? And if it has been complied with, then he doesn't have to show up.
That's correct.
Okay? But nonetheless, it's tabled for 30 days.
There's one more case on this
Okay.
property, item number 3.
Do I
He has
can make
another
a
case?
question?
What did you say, sir?
Do I can make a question?
Sure.
This is my recreational vehicle, right? I don't use it because I have another car to go to work, and my wife has another car. So I had to request to the city to make cement or put something on that I can put it, because the van is working.
Okay.
I don't use it because I don't need it. You know, you have to go to work.
If I'm understanding him correctly, as I spoke with the property owner, Ms. Abigail, I mean, again, I don't know who this individual is in front of me, but I did speak with the property owner, and I explained to her that she can pull a permit if she's wishing to extend her existing driveway. She can definitely do that if she wishes to. But of course, I stress again with proper permits.
Officer, did the homeowner tell you that she was renting the property?
No, she did not. She told me, she identified herself as the owner, and she said actually it was her brother's vehicle that was there, or her brother or brother-in-law, I'm not really sure. But she came out the front door and identified herself as the owner. We had no further conversation about any tenants or anything of that nature.
Sir, do you own the property?
Yes.
You're
And
the owner?
Abigail Urbizo, husband. My name is
Okay.
David
the
Urbizo.
husband. Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sir. All right, you have another case, so don't stay right there.
Item number 3 on the agenda, CEPFY 2014-00106, Officer Sanders.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. As already stated, this is a case for a vehicle that now is parked on the front lawn. It's the same vehicle that we mentioned that was parked on the lawn with the flat tires. The companion case is for it being on the front lawn. Before I proceed, I guess I can go ahead and say I don't mind tabling this case, seeing that the vehicle was stated to be removed. So I'll ask that this be tabled, and I'll verify tomorrow if it
All
was
right.
indeed removed.
Sir, we're gonna table this case for 30 days as well, okay? You understand?
Yes,
Okay, sir, thank you.
you're welcome.
The next case is item number 52, Mercedes Nice. The permit number is CEPFY 2014-00180, Officer Baptiste.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What is your name?
My name is Kevin Robleto, and I'm the
Okay,
owner.
okay.
Code Officer Baptiste, City of North Miami Code Compliance. I cited the violation was car park in the front line, and I opened the violation on August the 13th. I sent a letter.
He needs to come closer to the mic. You need to come closer to the microphone. They can't hear. You're not being recorded.
It's a homestead home, and the violation is a violation of section 29-5-1401F2.
Okay, do you have any photographs? Do we
Yes,
know
I
which
do.
car
Yes,
we're
I do.
talking about?
Sir, do those photographs depict your property and the vehicle?
Yes, yes. That vehicle is being moved every day, but he parks in there because I'm in the process of selling the house, and I actually have a sign, and I will let him know that he needs to take his car to other space.
Okay, I'm sorry. You indicated that this is, it's somebody else's vehicle?
Yes,
Okay, and they drive it every day?
they drive it every day. Yes.
Okay, what the officer is saying, the violation is that it's not supposed to be parked there.
Okay.
Okay. And what's the other option? Where can he park the car?
It's either they park it on there because you can see there's a place to park cars. It's either the car is parked there or they replace the grass, make a driveway so they can park the car if they want to keep it
So
there.
are you saying that he can actually park the car here in the what looks like the walkway
Not the walkway. There's the spot. There's a guy.
right here?
No, it's a drive-in.
There's a driveway in front of the
Driveway.
house, not where the car is. Next to the
Okay.
car, there's a driveway where they can park.
So why is he not parking in a driveway if there's
I
a
don't know.
driveway?
I keep complying with the same guy, and I have to talk to him again.
Okay, because this is wasting everybody's time.
Yes, it is. Even my time.
All right, city, what are you requesting?
What I could see is if I go ahead and tell him to move it right after this, and then if you could check tomorrow, it's not gonna be there. I could promise that.
And you said you're in the process of selling?
Yes.
Okay. All right, can we table this to give the gentleman an opportunity to,
Yes, Your Honor.
all right, we'll table it,
All right.
okay? You need to have a serious conversation with this person and tell
will.
him if there's a driveway, he needs to park in the driveway and stop wasting
Correct.
everybody's time.
Yes.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Is that the only claim?
Yes.
For these
Okay.
houses.
That's it?
Yes.
That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The next case is item number 11. Vidal and Christie is the officer. Benita DeRoche. The permit number is CEMHO 2014-00005.
No, I'm not rushing anything. I took my time. Hello, everybody.
Good night.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What is your name?
My name is Saeed Darouche at 1105 Northeast 127th Street.
Okay, what is your relationship to the property?
I'm the owner also. I'm also the owner, and is in my name wife. My name wife, so we part the same house.
Okay.
Okay.
It's in your wife's name?
Yeah, wife's name, correct.
Okay. And I'm sorry, sir, can you spell your name again?
My name is Saeed Darouche.
Okay, same last name, Saeed.
Same last name, correct. Mhm.
Got it. All right.
Work?
Vidal and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. The property was cited back in January for the roof, the tarp, it was leaking, the extra tiles on the roof. I have met with the property owner who stated that due to the hurricane, he had some problems with the roof. He did come to the city and apply for the program. I'm not sure if he doesn't qualify or what the problem is, but we gave him some additional time to take care of the repairs. He has put a tarp on the roof, but as of right now, there's still no compliance.
What's going on, sir?
Okay, so I did apply to help from the city of North Miami. I have the letter here that they stopped the list, and I had to put myself on the list back again, and that's what I'm going through right now. So, like I said, I move all the tile. I put the tarp for safety. I did that already. So, I'm still have to come back and put a new list again. I just received this letter in September.
Okay, did you get an opportunity to
Yeah.
review the letter? And this was caused by the hurricane?
Yeah, since Katrina. So
I'm sorry?
since Katrina
Since
hurricane.
Katrina?
Yeah. So we tried to redo the entire roof, but the help from the city and
Not good ones. 'Cause
And,
it's on the back half of the house, and he has a big fence.
Insurance didn't cover this?
no.
No. But it does say that it's from our housing manager, and
Okay.
the record does say that they are going to be trying to assist him with the roof. Um, they're actually not saying he's on the list. They're just telling him they're going to try to help, but
Okay, so what's the process?
I guess he has to wait. My knowledge of the process is that he just kind of has to wait for them to call him to say, well, it's October 1st. Monies usually come in October 1st, and they go down the list that they currently have and try
So-
to assist as many people as possible.
Okay, if I recall correctly, isn't there, you said there's a period of time for people to put themselves on the list, correct?
Yes, which he
And-
has. That's why he's gotten this letter.
Okay, so his name is on the list?
Yes.
So he made the list?
Yes.
Okay. Give it to the city attorney, let her take a look at it as well.
Your Honor, the letter basically just advises the residents of the establishment of a program and asks if the resident is interested, they can come to the city to apply. So there's no evidence that he applied, there's no evidence that he was accepted. This letter just tells you there's a program, if you're interested, come and apply.
I was in the list, but they told me they stopped that list. They have to start a new one now.
Correct.
That's what they
Did
told
you
me.
apply again?
I didn't go back yet because I received this letter. Now I have to come back again
No,
because I
no,
don't know
no,
what.
no. It's closed.
What do you mean it's closed? What is closed?
Did you apply?
I went and they said the list is not. They didn't start the list yet, so I'm waiting.
They didn't start the list yet?
No. Mm-mm. Otherwise, I will put it back again. But I say no, the list didn't start. They don't have the new money yet.
Okay, applications will be accepted as of September 2014 through October 2014.
Yeah, I was there. They said they're not ready.
And
to
when
take
did
the-
you
When
go?
did you go?
It was a week ago.
Mm.
So do we know if the list is still open? We are in
Well,
October.
there's no evidence.
Okay, I'm seeing from the choir in the back, and they're telling me no,
It's closed.
Okay.
Yeah, can I see
it's
Close it?
closed already.
So that's why they didn't take me. I was there last week.
Yes, us code officers in the back are confirming that the list opened in one day and it closed the very next day because they had such a large amount of applicants. So it's already opened and closed.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's quick.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we don't know when it will be open again, or is it done for 2014? That's it for 2014. Okay. And you have been dealing with this since Katrina? Katrina was
2005.
2005.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still, I mean,
Your Honor, I mean, it's been since 2005. That's 9 years.
correct.
At this point, I think we're looking for an adjudication,
What do you mean by that?
meaning that you're going to be found guilty of the violation, and we're going to give you an abatement date to start making the repairs.
Well,
How much time do you think you need?
at least 3 months. Because
Okay.
first of all, I was trying to find a way to fix the patch, was it leaking? But With this rain for this all summer, it was no way, no way. It was so much rain. I mean, all summer long, it didn't stop raining. So
Okay. Do you
So-
work, sir?
I'm just handyman. I do some handy work, you know.
Okay. Your wife works?
She work.
And since 2005, you guys have made no effort to
No,
hire
we
someone
no,
to
no. What happened?
repair?
We opened a business. We went to Delray. We opened a pizza place. In 2008, we crashed completely. So we're still going through the bankruptcy. We did the bankruptcy. We're still going through that. So we're just fighting back, taking back. So that's what we're doing here. Okay. So
You've gone through some hardship.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Based on the evidence presented by the code enforcement officer and Mr. Darush, I find that the violation still exists. I find in favor of the city. Sir, I'm gonna give you, the most I can give you to bring the case back is 90 days. So I'm gonna do that. And when you come back here, I want you to show us, or at least make contact with the code enforcement officer and show her what progress you're making
Sure.
in trying to get this
that's fine.
matter resolved.
If the weather allowed me, that's no problem. But like I say, I tried this summer. I couldn't make it. Too much rain. There was no
Okay.
way. So if
All
the
right.
weather come down, this between these months coming up, I should be able to make good progress. You know.
Okay, so I will give you an abatement date. Was 30, would that bring me to January? January 6th,
Okay.
2015,
That's fine.
okay? And at which point we'll have the daily fine amount of $50.
The what?
A fine amount of $50 per day, but that's in the future,
Oh, okay. I understand what this.
okay? So
Mhm.
when you come back, we need to see some progress.
Oh, you will.
And we'll give you an extension if you ask for one, but we need to see that you've made the necessary steps to trying to get this matter resolved. And I'm sorry that you and your wife have gone through so much hardship, but
Yeah, we
this
did.
has been going on since 2005, so we got to
2005.
get it resolved.
We will.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Sure.
Thank you.
The next case is item number 42, Marco Sandres. Shanna Saunders is the officer. The case number is CEOSV 2014-00020.
I'm sorry, what page number?
Item number 42?
42?
Yes.
Is the person here? All right, sir, you got to come forward. Go to the podium. State your name.
Orlando Sandres.
All right, sir. What is your relationship? What is it?
¿Cuál es su nombre? Orlando Sandres.
Okay.
Orlando Sandres.
What's your relationship to the property?
¿Qué es usted de la casa?
Soy el hermano del dueño.
I am the brother of the owner.
Okay.
Él está enfermo, por eso voy de presente.
He is sick, that's why I'm here.
All right. Okay. We're okay with taking testimony from the brother, right?
We can perhaps take testimony as a witness, but I don't have anything in writing. Do you have something in writing, sir, that allows you to speak on your brother's behalf, like a power of attorney?
¿Usted tiene algo por escrito como una carta poder que le permite hablar como testigo?
Bueno, de hecho, dígale que vine porque el camión, que por lo que pusieron la carta, el camión es mío. Yo vivo en la casa. Y como él está enfermo, por eso vine. No.
Well, actually, I came because the truck that was cited for the violation is mine. So
Okay.
that's why I came here, and my brother is sick.
Okay. All right, let's proceed.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This is a violation for an oversized vehicle that is parked in a residential area. I am showing that it is a non-homesteaded property with no life safety issues. I originally noted this violation on April of this year. I went back again May 9th, since the vehicle is still there. I went back again June, July. As of today, the latest time I went back, 9/16, the vehicle was still there. Yesterday, I re-inspected the property, just driving by. The truck was still there. I've had no contact with the property owner and or his brother. This is the first time I'm seeing someone, so I'll let the brother explain why the vehicle is still present at the property.
All right, you have any photographs?
Yes, I do.
Tiene algunas fotografías si tiene.
Sí, sí, sí. No, it's okay. I know that. I know. ¿Quiere que le explique?
Can I explain?
Yes, sir. The pictures that she showed you, is that your truck?
La foto que le mostró es de su camión. Yes.
Okay, what would you like to say, sir?
¿Qué quiere decir?
Dígale que, bueno, que sí es cierto lo que ella dijo, que ha estado varios meses allí, es verdad.
Well, it is true that the truck has been there for a number of months.
Me robaron el carro mío y por eso era que yo lo traía como transporte para transportarme en el camión.
Well, my car was stolen and I was using the truck as my transportation.
Ya lo meneé por si es que al recibir la carta ya conseguí transporte, el camión no va a estar más ahí ni va a venir.
Well, I have already found a transportation and the truck will be removed.
When will the truck be removed, sir?
El camión, ¿cuándo será movido? Dice.
Movido, no, ya lo meneé.
Oh, actually, it is already gone.
Already moved.
When did you remove it?
¿Cuándo usted lo movió? Yesterday.
I drove by yesterday. Actually, it was my late day. I drove by about 5 o'clock, and it was still present at the property at that time. So unless it was last night.
Yeah, yesterday I moved like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I moved, no more right there.
All right. Do you want me to table it so you can double check?
It would be up to our city attorney. I have no problem with tabling it, but I'll leave that up to our city attorney.
Yeah, I have no objection, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to table it so that the code enforcement officer can confirm that it's actually been removed. Okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Can I do it?
Is this his only case?
Sí, ella necesita
That's
hablar con
it?
mi hermano anyway. Que venga algún día.
Do you need to speak to my brother?
No, that's it, sir.
No, está bien.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Can I go?
Yes, you can go. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
The next case is gonna be item number 58, Nerva Joseph. Edmund Fussell is the officer. The case number is CEBMP 2014-00094.
I apologize, you have to repeat that.
Item number 58, Nerva Joseph.
Yes, I am.
Ma'am? Your full name, please?
Nerva Joseph.
Okay.
Edmund Fitzell, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This property was originally cited on July 15th under Section 5-60 for building without a permit. Letter was sent on July 15th. This property is a homesteaded property. It was mailed a notice to appear on August 25th. Property was posted on September 17th with a notice to appear. Affidavit service was filed. There was a structure built on the side of the house. I have a photo for evidence.
Yes, it's my house.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Do the pictures depict your property?
That's my property. Yes.
All right. Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
let me start by saying it's a beautiful house.
Thank you.
But do you understand the violation?
I'm gonna explain you. For me,
Okay.
that's the first time I buy the house.
Okay.
But I buy the house August 20, 2012. The way you see that's the house, that's the way I buy that. The house I bought, outside the house is so beautiful. Inside the house is a mess. He know that because when I buy the house, he went to the house, I show him everything. They remove everything, the toilet, the sink, the fan, everything. I say, thanks Lord, I have some place to sleep with my 2 kids. I'm a single mom. I don't have money. I just buy her the house and for,
Foreclosure?
yes, on the foreclosure.
Okay.
I was on the program to the city of Miami for the first home buyer.
Okay.
I don't get the money. They don't give me nothing. I buy the house 2012, August 2012. My mother passed away in August 30th. That means I don't have money to do anything on the house. That's a empty house. I bring all my paper to show us. When he's going to my house, the first week I buy the house, the inspector is going to come to my house. He see everything. When he's coming, he tell me, but that's a nice place. I say, well, yes, it's a nice place. After this year, they send me a letter for the violation. I don't know what kind of violation because I don't do anything on the house. I even thought only I put 2 toilets and 6 fans. That's all because I'm the single mom. I work by myself. I don't have money to do anything on that. I'm very apologize. If they give me permission to fix that later, I can do it. But for now, I don't have money to fix anything on the house now because I don't have money.
Okay, let me give I have a question for you.
Sure.
She said when she first bought the house in 2012, you were there the first week.
I can't recall that, but here's a help lighten up the situation. On August, this was found on a sweep, and they did a sweep in this area. But on August 19th, I spoke to her and I directed her to the building department. And the building official at the time was not the building official, but Fritz. And he also, when I spoke to him, informed her that she would have to get a permit because it's not even in the setback. If you see the picture, it's right up against the property line. But what happened when she bought this house, there was never a reoccupancy done. So this structure went by the city of North Miami because the title company never did the reoc. So we gave her 2 months to do the legal thing with the title company, and I guess she's getting nowhere with them, but I was told to bring the case forward.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
how long do you think you need to, what would she have to do, remove it? Can she just remove the,
Yes, we spoke to, the structure was built pretty well.
Right.
It's got steel pipes in the ground, it's got 2x4s and a roof over it too. But you look at from the backside, it's hollow from the backyard. So, I mean, it's just basically an overhang, but it's not only, it's a good structure, but it's in the setback of the property line. So it would have to be removed or get a permit, and they're not going to approve a permit for that.
yeah. So I think the best option for you would be to get it removed. I don't know how much that would cost, but it would be less expensive. It would be cheaper to have it removed than try to fix it.
But for me, I think it's gonna be okay for me to fix that. The reason you have a big space on the back, because I live in the house, me and 2 kids. But in my area, it's not the good area. It's on 6th Avenue Northeast because I need security with my kids and me. That's the reason. If they give me permission to fix that, I'm gonna call somebody more than me to see if it's gonna be fixed. I'm gonna fix that.
What the officer is saying, based on where this is located, it's not even the built. He think it's built well, but is it the location?
Yeah, I directed her to Fritz, and he's no longer with us, but he also informed her that, I don't think that there was no variance to be set for that in the setback, but maybe there is because the property next door, the house was knocked down. So that's the only direction I gave her, and that's all the way up to the building official. But, and I mean, the structure is well and it's sound, but still, even using 2x4s, some of that wood, I'm not a building official, so let's just leave it at that. Everything else has to be answered by the building department.
Okay. Have you been to see anyone at the building department?
Yes.
You've come here and you met with someone?
Yes.
Do you know the name of the person that you met with?
Fritz.
He's a tall guy, Asian guy. I
Okay.
went there, I spoke to him. He go into the house, he take the picture, but I don't know after that what he's gonna do about it. But after that, I called my title company. The title company is the
Right.
closing. I called them.
How come they didn't pick up on
Nobody
this?
didn't start the phone.
Okay.
Nobody didn't start the phone. But until now, but they sent me a letter to come to the court. I'm coming. I don't have choice. I have to come.
All right, ma'am. Okay, something has to be done.
Yes.
I don't know if you go back to the building company, I'm sorry, the
Well-
building department.
This was the original instructions, and again, is to either remove the structure or go to the
Correct.
building department to see if they issue a permit with a
Right.
variance or something.
Mhm.
So I have no problem
Okay.
tabling it,
Right.
see
This
if
has
she
been
can-
going on for quite some time, so you need to make a decision. I'm gonna give you 30 days. And I want you to, when you come back here, I wanna hear that you've either met, someone, if you've met with someone from the building department and you're working on getting a permit of sort, or you've, basically, is you gonna need a permit now to take this down?
She had to check with the building department if she needs a demolition permit for that, I'm not sure.
Okay, so when you talk to them, so that they can tell you what your options are. But when you come back, I wanna hear a definite, answer as to what it is that you're going to do.
What that they want me to do? Remove or fix it?
Right, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
The next case is item number 63, Rosemont Ambroise. Ernst Baptiste is the officer. The case number is CEBLR 2014-00047.
Is anyone here? Or is it Benito Charles Rosemond Ambroise? Amboise? Good evening, sir. Tell us your full name. Speak into the mic. Oh.
Benito Shaw.
All right. Okay. Yes, sir.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Ernst Baptiste. The house was cited on August 5. Notice to appear was posted on the 19th of September. And the property was posted on the 17th of September. And the violation is section 5-19. It's for the address that is not on the property.
Sir? You understand the violation?
No.
All right. The house numbers, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What happened to it?
I don't have any.
Well, we know, and that's a violation. That's why you're here. What happened to it?
It was a house that they fixed. It hasn't been fixed properly.
Okay, but it's the numbers. How do people know when they reach 5:15? If you have an emergency and the police needs to get to you, the first responders, what is it? EMS.
The house number is on the paper.
Okay, he's very nonchalant about this case. Based on the information provided by the code enforcement officer, I find in favor of the city. I find that the violation does exist. I see that Mr. Charles shows no interest on this case, and you have 30 days. Okay, the officer will go back by the house and the numbers have better be there. Otherwise, you're gonna start paying $50 per day for each day that goes by that the house numbers are not placed properly on the property.
So I have 30 days to put the house number.
That's it, 30 days. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next case on the agenda is item number 12 and 13 for the same property, Bernato Augustin. Edmund Fitzel is the officer. Case number CEBMP 2014-00069 and CEZPU 2014-00020. Yeah, 30 Northeast 132nd.
Sir,
No, this one.
good evening.
Good evening.
What is your name?
My name is Bernardo Augustine. Address is 30 Northeast 132nd Street, North Miami, Florida.
Okay,
I am the property owner.
thank you, sir.
Edmund Fitzel, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This case was already adjudicated. As of last week, well, first of all, the property was posted with notice to appear on September 23rd. Affidavit service was filed.
This
Return
case was adjudicated?
Yes. No, excuse me, it was tabled. You gave until, I'm sorry, it was tabled.
Okay,
Okay, they needed some time, if you recall, to get the permits, they had the contract with them the last time,
okay,
and it was gonna take some time to get all the permits together to turn a garage that was, turned into three units and back into a single-family home. As of just last week, all the permits were approved finally from the building department, but as I spoke to the owner today, he's telling me it's $900 and he just needs a few days to pick up the permit, because I saw on the computer today the permit was approved, but it's $900 and he needs to get his paycheck this week to pick up the permits.
okay, sir. You're gonna be able to pay the $900?
Yes.
Pick up the permit so we can get this work started?
I'm just
So-
requesting just some time frame, just if I can pay for it.
Okay. All right, do we have any
No
objection?
objection.
Okay, all right. How long do you wanna give him, Mr. Fitzel?
This has been going on since April, so if he just needs some money to get the permit, after that, it's up to the building department to approve the work that's being done. So
Okay,
just till next month.
all right, so let's table it for 30 days, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. And that's on both cases?
Both cases are the same violations.
All right,
Well, different. One was for building without a permit, the other one was to return the home to a single-family home.
got it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The next case is item number 66, Schneider Michelle. Vidal and Christie is the officer. The case number CEEXP 2014-00109.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What is your name?
Schneider Michelle.
Okay, do you speak English?
I guess yes.
Okay,
Vidal and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This property was cited for an EXP in regards to exterior painting of the walls back in June. I have not had any contact with the property owner before. Property was posted with notice to appear. I do have pictures for the record. I actually, for the first time, after trying to inspect to make sure nothing has changed today, saw, I do believe it's him pulling out, I guess coming to attend the meeting.
I was there every day. I come here and see you.
I don't come at the same time every day.
I saw you every day.
Oh, but he never said anything to me.
we're not gonna have
We
any
do
back and
have
forth
the
in here.
pictures for the record.
Yes, please, thank you.
What am I looking for?
He needs to paint the exterior of the building, exterior walls. The whole.
Sir, is there anything you'd like to say? Do you understand the violation?
No,
Huh?
no.
Okay. You need to paint the walls.
Okay, I will.
Okay, you need to speak into the microphone because we can't hear you and
Yes,
you're not being
yeah,
recorded.
Yeah,
Huh?
yes,
Okay. So you understand that you need to paint?
yes, I understand.
Okay. How long do you need to be able to do that?
It's only the wall I need to pay to hold the house.
Is it just the front walls that's
At
peeling?
least the front portion that's facing us, that's facing the street.
Okay.
And inside that carport and the entire front portion.
Okay. The entire front.
Okay,
You're gonna be able to do that?
yeah, I will.
Okay. Should I give you 30 days to get it done?
Yeah, it's enough. Okay.
That's enough for you to get it done?
Yes.
This was going on since June. All right. Based on the evidence presented by the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation does exist. I find that Mr. I'm sorry. Schneider, okay, understands the violation. Sir, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna give you 60 days, okay? After 60 days, you're gonna start accumulating penalties. So you need to get that done, and the officer will go back to see whether or not you've actually done the work. And if the work is done, then you won't have to worry about the fees. If it's not done, then I'm gonna need you to come back here and tell me why I shouldn't charge you $50 per day for each day that you don't comply. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Doesn't he need a permit? Okay. The next two cases are for the same property. Item number 56 and 57, Marine Etienne. Case number CEIBY 2014-00181 and 182. Ernst Baptiste is the officer.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
what is your name?
Walensky Napoleon.
I'm sorry?
Walensky Napoleon.
Walensky
Yeah,
Napoleon?
yeah.
Okay, what is your relationship to this property?
I've been living there for the past 11 years.
Oh, you're a tenant of
Yeah.
Mr. Etienne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Asian actually passed away.
Oh, he passed away?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you own the vehicle that we're talking about here?
Actually, he put what, 2 vehicles? I have 5 vehicles back there. They all mine.
All right, maybe you shouldn't be telling him what.
I don't know. No, he can't go back there, but he's gonna have to face the dog back there. I'm letting him know now. There's dog back there. But he said the 2 vehicles, he said they're junk, they're not junk. My cars are all up and running. The only one that I got an accident to was the BMW. That I got an accident, a month ago. Somebody hit me and then just clear it.
Okay, let's give him the opportunity to tell me why we're here. And then I'll give you an opportunity to respond, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir.
City of North Miami, Ernst Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer. The house was cited on August 5, and the notice to appeal was mailed on the 19th of September, and it was posted. The violation is for inoperable vehicle, and I opened the violation since August, and the car in question is still parked there, never moved.
Do you have any
and I have-
photographs so that you can
I have
show Mr.
photographs,
Napoleon?
This is,
When were the pictures taken?
the picture was taken today.
Okay, show it to Mr. Napoleon, please.
This is the BMW.
Yes.
It
The gray
says-
BMW is the first case.
Yeah, it runs.
Sir, is that your vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't look inoperable. It actually looks clean. I see
Yeah.
a tag. Um, do you have your
Insurance?
registration here?
I don't have it with me here. I didn't know.
You didn't know where you were coming today?
I know I was coming today. I didn't know why I was coming because he actually said my car was junk. That's what he said. I don't have junk back there.
Does the car have a tag?
Yeah, I have paper tag on the car.
There's a tag. I see
Yeah,
a tag.
there's a paper tag inside in the window. That
Yeah, but I can see it.
I cannot see that tag myself.
Well, I can
because
see it on the picture that you showed me. Hold on. Let me show it to the attorney. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You got it?
Yeah. Oh.
No, I saw the paper tag,
But what?
but that car since July have been
Okay.
where it is.
Let me ask you a question. If I put a regular tag in it and leave it back there for 10 years, it's still my car. That's a question. It's still my car. I can move it today and put it back in the same spot.
Let me see the pictures again. If this car has not been moved since July, it sure looks like a really clean car.
Not really. I had the accident last month. I don't.
All right, you're not helping your case, but okay.
No, I don't remember. I mean, I go to school and work. I don't remember things I did until I see the citation in my door when I came from work.
It looks clean, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you're saying you had an accident
Well-
with it?
well, I
that
had-
basically means you were using it. It's movable.
I had an accident, and it's not like
It's
the car
operable.
crashed. It's just like the guy hit the front bumper, and
Okay.
that's it. The car
Okay.
still, I can still move the car
Okay.
back and forth. If you want, I can move it back and put it back in the same spot.
Other than the fact that you think that it hasn't moved, I mean, does it have working tires? Or the tires blown out?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so it is possible that he drives the car and he brings it back and parks it in the exact same spot.
Possibly.
Okay. Based on the evidence presented by the code enforcement officer, I will dismiss this ticket. You have another one. I wouldn't be too happy if I were you. Okay.
The next case is for the gray Chevy CEIVY 2014-00182.
See, that car's been sold. It's a Chevy Impala, gray.
It just says gray Chevy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, let me allow the officer to present his case, and then, sir, I'll give you an opportunity to respond.
Ernst Baptiste, City of North Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. Violation was opened on the same day, August 5 this year, 2014. Notice to appeal was posted on the 26th of August, and it was mailed. Violation is the same inoperable vehicle. That one, the Chevy, he's saying that is being sold. You can see I have the picture where the driver's side is missing and the front.
Oh, no, that's not a Chevy. That's a Cadillac. And they stole it in the backyard.
When was this picture taken, sir?
Today, they stole those part in the backyard. That's a Cadillac. That's not a Chevy.
This car was stolen today?
No, the part was stolen. I actually ordered the parts. They haven't come yet. The part for the tire, they actually took the whole part there with the front driver door. It's a Cadillac STS.
Well,
I
this
can
car is inoperable.
Well, I can move that car.
This car is definitely inoperable. I don't see a front, how do you call it? Front bumper
The front
is
bumper. This one-
missing.
Yeah.
The
I have those
side
there.
door,
I
is it
moved
the
them inside the
passenger
house.
or the
The
driver's
driver's side.
side?
The driver's side.
Door's missing, and, yeah,
Yeah, I can remove this one.
all
Well,
right.
I actually trying to remove it, but the tow truck that came to take say I need a forklift to take it out because they cannot pull it on the thing, on the flatbed, because there's no tire.
All right, the officer's gonna come back there in next week.
Well, I can remove it by Sunday.
It
'cause
better
I
be
work-
gone.
I'll work all this week. I can remove it by next week.
Okay, I'm gonna table it
Yeah.
to give you an opportunity to remove it.
Yes.
It has better be gone, because if you're back here,
No, I will remove it.
okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
There's no one else present for any items on the agenda. That gentleman's case was postponed, and that
Okay,
gentleman, his case was
I
already
guess
heard.
we have new translators. Thank you. What is your name, sir?
Miguel Chino, Q-U-I-N-O.
Okay,
Nice to meet you.
and thank you very much, ma'am. What's your last name? Wilson, thank you. All right,
Maybe you want to tell the officers to come.
all right. Can my officers come forward? Y'all a little too comfortable back there.
So I'll start reading the next case.
Hmm?
Do I start reading the next case?
And you guys are our visitors. You're gonna stay with us throughout the night, or? Huh? Okay. That's it. You're too happy to run. All right, you can call the next case.
The next item on the agenda is item number 4. Vidal and Christie's the officer for Adolfo Gil. Case number CENUS 2014-00050.
Vidal and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This is a new case in regards to a nuisance at a property that is abandoned. The tarp is in total disrepair. The property is just going downhill. The property was posted with a notice to appear on the 18th. And green card not received, but certified mail was sent and not returned. And I do have pictures for the record.
Yeah, it looks abandoned. Okay. All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that there's good notice. The owners have failed to appear. I find that the violation does exist. I find in favor of the city. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of November 4th, 2014.
Thank you.
The next case is item number 8, Vidal and Christie's the officer, Antiola Austin. Case number CEFAW 2014-00011.
Vidal and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This is a new case in regards to repairs needed on a fence. I have not been able to make contact with the property owner. The notice to appear, actually, the case was cited back in September. The notice of appear was posted at the property, certified mail sent out, and has not been returned. I do have pictures for the record.
Why do I have that the case has been going on since March?
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I looked at when this was printed the second time for the folder. I do apologize for that. It's actually since April 29th.
Okay,
I do apologize for that.
all right. Okay, you don't want to put on the record that you've spoken to the brother of the owner? Are we looking at, what, yeah, please tell me, what are we
report.
looking at?
You're on number 8?
I'm looking at number 8. I see a notation that on March 5th, you spoke to the brother of the owner. Unless,
Okay. I did speak back in, okay, wow. They have two different things. I'm reading from right here. Okay, initially, I met someone at the property that said he was the brother of the property owner. I have never seen him again and have not been able to make contact with the property owner since.
okay, but at the time, did you inform them of the violation?
Yes, I did. I even gave them instructions on what needed to be done and what could be done in order to make the necessary repairs, because I do have other violations at the property, and did inform them if they needed a new fence that it would require a permit.
Okay, and you've posted and you've sent mails for today's hearing? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, it needs work. All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that there's proper notice, and given good notice, the owners have failed to appear. I find that the violations still exist. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of November 4th, 2014.
The next item on the agenda is item number 9, Baldemira Cortez. Ernest Baptiste is the officer, case number CEPFY 2014-00171.
What happened to item number 6?
I skipped over it by mistake.
Huh?
I skipped over it.
Okay, got it. No, that's fine. I thought maybe we.
City of North Miami, Ernest Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer. The house was cited on August 5th, 2014. Notice to appeal was posted on September 19, 2014. And the property was posted on September 17, 2014. The violation is section 29-5, 1401F2, parking on land in front of the house. I took picture today, and the house was still in violation.
Okay.
Just a picture. Thank you, sir.
All right, I'm looking at photographs dated on this date, October 1st. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that giving proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I find that the violation still exists. I find in favor of the city. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $25 with an abatement date of November 4th, 2014.
We're going to go back to item number 6, Andral Estimable. Ernest Baptiste is the officer, case number CEFAW 2014-00051.
City of North Miami, Ernest Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer. house, it's a new case. House was cited on August 5th, 2014. Notice to appear was posted on September 19th, and it was posted on the house on the 17th of September. The violation is FAW, the fence and wall, the chain link fence, it's down, it's broken. And I took picture today, and it's still not fixed.
I'm sorry, can you go back and tell me about notice for today's hearing?
The notice to appear,
Correct.
that was sent. It was mailed to the owner on September 19th.
Okay. All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that I find in favor of the city. I find that the violation still exists. I find good notice. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $25 with an abatement date of November 4th, 2014.
The next item on the agenda is item number 10, Barnabas LeBron. Vidal and Christie is the officer in the case number CEFAW 2014-00039.
Barnabas LeBron. Vidal and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This property, this is a new case that was cited back in June in regards to a fence in disrepair at the rear of the property. I have not been able to speak to anyone at the property, and no one has made contact with me. The property was posted with the notice to appear on the 18th. Certified mail sent out, and green card has not been returned. I do have pictures for the record.
Are you limping? Are you limping? Okay. These were taken today? Okay. Alright. It's not an abandoned property, is it? Okay. All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find in favor of the city. I find that the violation still exists. I find good notice. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of November 4th, 2014.
The next item on the agenda is item number 14, Camelia Signew. Ernst Baptiste is the officer in the case number CEPFY 2014-00192.
Ernst Baptiste, City of North Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. The house was cited on August 26th. Notice to appear on September 19th, and it was posted on September 18th. Violation is parking on land in front of the house. I have picture for the record. Picture was taken today.
Reviewing photograph taken by the code enforcement officer on this date, 10/1/2014. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find in favor of the city. I find the violation still exists. I find given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of November 4th, 2014.
The next item on the agenda is item number 20. Monica Frederick is the officer for Daphne St. Preux. Case number CEBLR 2014-00039.
Good evening, Code Officer Frederick with the City of North Miami. This is a case that was already found guilty. It was for a building address that was not visible on the property. I posted the property, a proper notice for this hearing on September 21st, 2014 at 10:30 a.m. And I also mailed a certified notice to appear.
Is it abandoned? Is it
I believe so.
It's an abandoned house. Yeah.
They,
Based on,
I'm sorry.
Go
They
ahead.
always come back and get the notices though off the property.
Mhm. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation still exists. I find good notice, and this matter was already adjudicated. Therefore, the daily fine amount of $25 is hereby ratified.
The next case is item number 26 for Federal National Mortgage. Vidal and Christie's the officer, and the case number CEEXP 2014-00097.
Vidal and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This case was already adjudicated. Order to comply was posted at the property, and a notice to appear was followed up and posted at the property. As of inspection today, there has been no changes. Property remains the same. I do have an up-to-date picture for the record.
Reviewing photographs taken by the code enforcement officer on this date. This is yesterday. Okay, 9/29/2014. Okay, same condition. Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find a violation still exists. I find good notice, and given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. This matter was previously adjudicated, therefore the daily fine amount of $50 is hereby ratified.
The next item on the agenda is item number 39, Joseph Poliska. Wayne Clark is the officer, case number CEIVY 2014-00184.
Good evening, Wayne Clark, City of North Miami Code Compliance from North Miami Police Department. This is a case in reference to a vehicle with a flat tire in the front driveway of the property. We do have proper service with the certified green card return signed. And I did speak to the owner last week and informed him that if he didn't have it done by the hearing, it would still go forth and he will be fined, his property will be fined. And he agreed to repair it, but to date, as of approximately a little after 4, I went by there for a second time, and it's been no change. I'd like to submit the photo for the record showing the flat tire.
Reviewing photographs taken by the code enforcement officer on September 25th, 2014. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I find that giving good notice, the officer has testified that he has the return receipt. He's also made contact with the owner, which indicates that they have good notice and are aware of today's hearing. And giving proper notice, they have chosen not to appear. Based on the evidence presented, I find in favor of the city. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $100 with an abatement date of November 4th, 2014.
We're gonna go over item number 40. We're gonna come back to that, and we're gonna call item number 51, Mauricio Jalil Ernst Baptiste is the officer in the case number CEFAW 2014-00053.
Ernst Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer, City of North Miami. The house was cited on August 6th. Notice to appear was mailed on September 19. The property was posted on the 17th of September. And today I took picture. The house was cited for FAW, violation of section 29-5, 901J.
Okay, I'm reviewing photographs taken by the code enforcement officer on this date, 10/1/2014. It looks abandoned. Is it an abandoned house?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And it was posted and it was mailed, correct?
Yes.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation does exist. I find good notice. I find in favor of the city. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of abatement date of November 4th, 2014.
The next item on the agenda is item number 54, Miguel Rivera, Vita Lynn Christie's the officer, the case number CEEXP 2014-00090.
Vita Lynn Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This is a new case in regards to a EXP for painting of the exterior walls of the property. The violation was initially started back in May. Certified mail was sent to the property, and notice to appear for this hearing was posted at the property on the 18th of last month. I have not made any contact with anyone at the location, and I do have pictures for the record.
Reviewing photographs taken by the code enforcement officer. This one is dated 9/29/2014. And you're indicating this one was taken on this date, 10/1/2014. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I find good notice, and given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of November 4th, 2014.
The next item on the agenda is item number 61, Ray Miller. Wayne Clark is the officer in the case number CEIVY 2014-00176.
Thank you, sir. What is your name?
My name is Stephen Danishowski.
Okay.
Just came to observe.
You came to observe. All right, we're happy to have you.
My buddy Edmund here.
Okay. All right. You spent a considerable amount of time with us tonight, so we're happy to have you. Come back any day.
I actually enjoyed this.
Okay, great.
I'm not sure I'm going to come back again, but I did enjoy it.
Understood. Thank you, sir. You too.